DrEaMwEaVeR. Yeah, that's right. It's the DrEaMwEaVeR. My name is Stephen, LeRoiStephon, King Stephen. I, by the word, power, and spirit of God, am an interpreter of dreams. And today, I'm not here to tell you about an interpretation that's happened yet, but I'm here to recap an interpretation that's soon to happen in the future, and a conversation I had with a certain person about said interpretation. I think the only person I've talked to about this event and the dream that brought about this event. So let's just talk about that. So anyway, as you all guys might not know, or as you know if you're football fans, the St. Louis Rams left St. Louis. Stan Kroenke relocated the team from St. Louis to Los Angeles, shockingly, to everybody's surprise, just on like a whim. Very strange event. Why did it happen? According to the word of God I've received, or a conversation with God, it's because of a dream that Stan Kroenke had. Now, it could have been just coincidence that Kroenke moved the Rams from St. Louis at the same time that it's completely condemned. Now, if you don't understand why St. Louis is condemned, it's because of the murder of my neighbor, Torrance Ball. That is the judgment of St. Louis, Missouri. So, essentially, yes, this could all be a coincidence that just at the time that St. Louis was about to be swept away from the murder of a young black male whose judgment is, as it was for me, it is for him. So in trying to hurt him, they tried to hurt me. Just as St. Louis is about to be swept away, the Rams leave, right? Coincidence? No, wrong. Mr. Kroenke had a dream that led him and pressed him to get the team out of the city, and that's why he made the move that he made. So he has this dream, and he needs an interpretation of exactly what it means, because although he made the right move or followed whatever instructions that were given to him in the dream to move the team and to essentially prevent the disaster of having a professional football team without an inhabited city, that's completely disastrous. He still needs parts of this dream interpreted, and of course, I'm the interpreter of dreams. Now, Kroenke went to University of Missouri like me, so very interesting. I'm not saying he's a good guy, because I think he had a hand in screwing over Kaepernick, but whatever. He has a dream. I think he'll at least live. He is an NFL owner, but I don't know if he'll be struck down, or I don't know exactly how that story will play out, because the owners, they're going to forfeit their teams because of this diabolical plot they participated in. But maybe Kroenke comes out on a better end of it. He's got this dream, and I am supposed to interpret it. Now, I told one person about it. I was going to work the Annie Malone parade, and this professional boxer named Boris Powell I was working with, I told him that the reason why the Rams left is because of a dream that Stan Kroenke had, because the city was doomed and soon to be swept away. That the dream that he had was so pressing and so horrible or so shocking that he just immediately acted. So I think that I told him that, and then he kind of blew it off and told me, well, when you go to tell him what his dream means, give me a call. And so that's what I'll do. In fact, I'll give him a call. But anyways, yes, I'm headed to Stan Kroenke soon, or he's headed to me, one or the other, to interpret his dream, tell him what it means, and Stan Kroenke, tell him what it means. Oh, yeah, and then I got to give Boris a call, because that's what he asked me to do. So that's how I know Boris won't be swept away. He's quite a hard-headed type, hard-hearted type person when it comes to the Word of God. But the fact that I told him about interpreting his dream, and then he told me, give me a call, tells me he will survive the judgment of St. Louis, where the overwhelming majority of people won't, which is really, that's really telling. So Stan Kroenke has a dream. I tell Boris about it. Boris says, well, when you tell him about the dream, give me a call. Or tell him to call me, I believe. So he said one or the other. I think it's either call me or tell him to call me. I do both. And that'll be the deal. So that's another edition of the DrEaMwEaVeR series. I don't have the dream to interpret yet, but I will when I get it, or maybe we'll do it live on YouTube. How about that? The interpretation of Kroenke's dream, and then we'll figure all that stuff out. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Live on YouTube, live stream the interpretation of Stan Kroenke's dream. All right, that does it for this edition of the DrEaMwEaVeR. If you'd like to watch more DrEaMwEaVeR videos and hear about more interpretations of dreams, go ahead and type in go to the DrEaMwEaVeR playlist. I got a playlist. Go to this channel, stay on the Book of Stephen channel, and just go to the DrEaMwEaVeR playlist. All the interpretations of dreams that I am doing or have done are there. And you can watch them all in succession. They're all in the playlist. I'll be back with more interpretations of dreams, more all kinds of things. But if you just want to check out these interpretations of dreams, go ahead and check out that playlist, this video, and others. That does it for today, guys. Peace.